Hey guys, it's been a while since I've made a video, so I thought I'll make a really short one, giving an update as to where I am. So last week I took a few days off, and the week before as well, to focus on actually two things. One is getting away from it all, clearing my head, and the other is to keep on refining my strategy. So what I've done in terms of trying to stay away from market is just not think about trading or how it's been going. And it's a bit hard because I've lost a fair bit of confidence over the last, I would say, 2 to 3 weeks, mostly because the momentum strategy, the low flow momentum strategy that I was using, say, even 2 or 3 months back, which was working, is no longer really working at all for me. Because I'm a novice, I've only been trading for 5 months. 3 of those have been live and 2 have been paper. I wanted to change it and find something that is adaptable. And I found a couple of avenues which I'm looking into now. Hence, I haven't been making any videos or really trading. Even though I have been trading really small size and mostly paper, it's just experimenting. So there's nothing really that I can bring to the table at the moment in terms of sharing it with you guys. But I will certainly do that once I have it. So I think this week I'm going to keep on with developing it, keep on testing it. Today's Tuesday, so I don't think I'm going to record any other videos by this week. I think from next week, if all goes well, and if I can regain my confidence, then I will certainly be back in play. Reason I'm also talking a bit quieter is because my little son is falling asleep in the room next door, so I can't be too loud and be my normal boisterous self, so I have to keep my voice down. So I'm not depressed or anything, it's just I have to make sure he doesn't wake up because I'll be in trouble with the missus. So that's where we are. Trading is not easy. We all know that. 10% of us make money consistently over the long term. There's so many ways of approaching the market. I've been lucky enough to have spoken to 2 traders that found me via my blog, and we've been in constant touch for the last week or so. And we're sharing our strategy and our setups. And it's great. There's people that do what we do, and it's great to touch base with them. So, I'm more than happy to talk to people in terms of what I do, how I trade, what my weaknesses are. At the moment, I can tell you that my weaknesses are that I'm definitely low on confidence in terms of I'm scared to take a trade. I wouldn't say scared to take a trade, but I'm really scared of the results. And that fear just comes from the fact that, my strategy has not changed with the market, and now it's also summertime, which means that the trading is a bit different. I think it's less volatile. It's my first summer, so I'm still learning as well what to expect. But I think the high price stocks is probably where I think I'm going to be ending up. That's what I'm testing at the moment, and especially shorting the higher price stocks, I think is where I feel pretty comfortable. So that's my one weakness at the moment, is that lack of confidence. The second thing is FOMO, which hasn't gone away. Still, when I see something skyrocketing out of the blue, I have this strong urge just to get into the stock, buy, what used to be 1,000 shares or 2,000 shares is now considerably smaller. It's probably close to about 250 and 500 because of the lack of confidence. Mostly I've just been taking 100 shares because I can't find my feet at the moment. But so that FOMO is still there. I still want to chase. Like a dog chases a stick, or you throw a ball into the water at the beach, and the dog just jumps in and just does whatever to get that. That's me at the moment. So I'm battling it. There's a couple of good books. The first one is, I'll show you, and I'm still making my way through this. This is a brilliant book if you haven't read it, The Daily Trading Coach. It's not really a book you read cover to cover because it contains 101 really good important lessons, all about psychology. So this will help me. The other one is Trading in the Zone, which is here as well, by Mark Douglas. Haven't gone through this one quite as yet, but this is a plan. Because I like trading so much, I find it hard not to trade and not to sit in front of the screens. But I could probably be making use of my time by reading these 2 books, which will help me. So I'm kind of sitting on the fence at the moment, regarding taking days off. I don't want to take days off because I really enjoy, looking at the price action. For example, today I was looking at Nvidia, and I traded it a little bit. I mean, it had a really good move upwards at the start of the day. Let me show you. It was definitely worth trading at the beginning of the day. Let me just bring over today's. You can see I've also changed my layout too. Here I've got 1 minute candles. Before this was a smaller window. I've really got the 5 minute chart, much bigger kind of focus, because this is where I think I need to focus more on the 5 minute setups rather than the 1 minute setups. Pretty much that's what's changed. I haven't added many more indicators to what I have. So this is Nvidia. This is 9:30 this morning. Let me just blow it up. I lost $71 on it because I was just lacking in confidence. I mean, just entering at the wrong stage. But this had a really nice move from the opener from about 143 to 145. Then had another good bounce, which you could have got into here as well. So this is all. You could also have shorted it, I guess, at these pops as well. So definitely a stock that lends itself to some good trading. But that's it. What I was doing today is mostly just looking at the price action of Nvidia, trying to read the market, trying to predict price action, because I know that is something I need to learn. And Nvidia is a stock which I have found to be slow enough that I can learn the price action and I can analyze it. So today, for example, give you an idea of what I was doing. So when this bottom hit at was it 2:30 or something PM, I was trying to pick the bottom here, and I was trying to say to myself, okay, if I was to go long, where would I go long? And I picked that I would probably have gone long here about 143.69 based on this previous low as well. And had I have taken a trade, I mean that's pretty much 100 cents or $1 gain, which with me taking 100 shares is $100, which would have just cleared out that loss and brought me into the green again. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm just trying to learn the price action of different stocks, and I know that this may be a cliche. Let me just bring this down again, but every stock, I believe, has its own personality in the sense that it behaves differently to any other stock. Some stocks, like the low float momentum stocks, but even they have their own kind of personality in the sense that, they either have a big run up and then they kind of just have slow pullbacks, or they just have really slow kind of grinding action all day. You have stocks that just have really long wicks and they're just difficult to trade. You have other stocks that just a bit easier to read. So I guess that's what I'm trying to do at the moment, trying to figure out which stocks are the ones that I can read a bit easier. And maybe they're the ones I need to focus on rather than the kind of, getting gung-ho 1,000 shares, make 20, 30 cents and make $300 or $400. But then, the flip side is that at the moment that isn't happening, and it's a pretty risky strategy. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. So I wanted to give you a quick update. I don't think I'll be recording anything this week unless things change and unless I feel confident enough and comfortable enough to record something I've done. But I have found a new chat room, which I will share with you guys at this week. I've signed up for a trial for a few days. It looks pretty promising at the moment after today being the first day. I won't give any details just yet, but I'm just testing it out and seeing how it will help me and how I can obviously fit into the strategy that this trader is using. But so far so good. But I've also been in touch with a couple of other traders via the blog. So if you want to reach out to me, if you can help me with low confidence, or if I can help you with how I trade, or what my setups are, or what it is that I'm doing to get over FOMO, or to get over my greed, or anything else that I can help with, I'm more than happy to share anything with you guys. So I'll leave you guys to it. It's I think just, what time is it? It's 3:16 p.m. So today actually has been one of those days where I've just been sitting pretty much in front of the PC all day, which I very, very rarely do. I'm usually done by about 10:30. So I wanted just to sit today, just kind of put my earphones on, put some slow focused music on, and just kind of go with the flow without having the pressure of having to perform. But I know, like anything, when you're down, things will get better. When you're on a high, things will go down. So it's just a matter of sticking with it, working at it, not giving up. There's a big difference between failure and between quitting. The fact that, maybe I'm failing at the moment, it's a learning experience. It doesn't mean I'm going to quit. So there's a big difference there. And I think some people kind of confuse it too. But anyway, enough of my going on about psychology. So I'll leave you guys to it. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Cheers. Bye.